The United States has never been better prepared economically to confront this threat. You all know that. We built the strongest economy in history. We're going through it right now, the strongest in history. In 1 year, we've taken a dead and crippled country. I hate to say that, but we were a dead and crippled country after the last administration and made it the hottest country anywhere in the world by far, with no inflation, record-setting investments coming into the United States, over $18 trillion, and the highest stock market ever, with 53 all-time record highs in just 1 year. It all positioned us to get rid of a cancer that has long simmered. It's known as the nuclear Iran, and they didn't know what was coming. They've never imagined it. Remember, because of our drill baby drill program, America has plenty of gas. We have so much gas. Under my leadership, we are #1 producer of oil and gas on the planet, without even discussing the millions of barrels that we're getting from Venezuela. Because of the Trump administration's policies, we produce more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. Think of that, Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. And that number will soon be substantially higher than that. There's no country like us anywhere in the world, and we're in great shape for the future. The United States imports almost no oil through the Hormuz Strait and won't be taking any in the future. We don't need it. We haven't needed it, and we don't need it. We've beaten and completely decimated Iran. They are decimated, both militarily and economically and in every other way. And the countries of the world that do receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage. They must cherish it. They must grab it and cherish it. They can do it easily. We will be helpful, but they should take the lead in protecting the oil that they so desperately depend on. So to those countries that can't get fuel, many of which refuse to get involved in the decapitation of Iran, we had to do it ourselves. I have a suggestion. #1, buy oil from the United States of America. We have plenty. We have so much. And #2, build up some delayed courage. Should have done it before. Should have done it with us, as we asked. Go to the Strait and just take it, protect it, use it for yourselves. Iran has been essentially decimated. The hard part is done, so it should be easy. And in any event, when this conflict is over, the Strait will open up naturally. It'll just open up naturally. They're going to want to be able to sell oil because that's all they have to try and rebuild. It will resume the flowing, and the gas prices will rapidly come back down. Stock prices will rapidly go back up. They haven't come down very much, frankly. They came down a little bit, but they've had some very good days over the last couple of days. We've done actually much better than I thought, but we had to take that little journey to Iran to get rid of this horrible threat. With our historic tax cuts, where people are just now talking about receiving larger refunds than they ever thought possible, they are getting so much more money than they thought. That's from the great big beautiful bill. Our economy is strong and improving by the day, and it will soon be roaring back like never before. It will top the levels that it was a month ago. I've made clear from the beginning of Operation Epic Fury that we will continue until our objectives are fully achieved. Thanks to the progress we've made, I can say tonight that we are on track to complete all of America's military objectives shortly, very shortly. We're going to hit them extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to bring them back to the Stone Ages where they belong. In the meantime, discussions are ongoing. Regime change was not our goal. We never said regime change, but regime change has occurred because of all of their original leaders' death. They're all dead. The new group is less radical and much more reasonable. Yet if during this period of time no deal is made, we have our eyes on key targets. If there is no deal, we are going to hit each and every one of their electric generating plants very hard and probably simultaneously. We have not hit their oil, even though that's the easiest target of all, because it would not give them even a small chance of survival or rebuilding. But we could hit it, and it would be gone, and there's not a thing they could do about it. They have no anti-aircraft equipment. Their radar is 100% annihilated. We are unstoppable as a military force. The nuclear sites that we obliterated with the B-2 bombers have been hit so hard that it would take months to get near the nuclear dust, and we have it under intense satellite surveillance and control. If we see them make a move, even a move forward, we'll hit them with missiles very hard again. We have all the cards, they have none. It's very important that we keep this conflict in perspective. American involvement in World War I lasted 1 year, 7 months, and 5 days. World War II lasted for 3 years, 8 months, and 25 days. The Korean War lasted for 3 years, 1 month, and 2 days. The Vietnam War lasted for 19 years, 5 months, and 29 days. Iraq went on for 8 years, 8 months, and 28 days. We are in this military operation, so powerful, so brilliant, against one of the most powerful countries for 32 days. And the country has been eviscerated and essentially is really no longer a threat. They were the bully of the Middle East, but they're the bully no longer. This is a true investment in your children and your grandchildren's future. The whole world is watching, and they can't believe the power, strength, and brilliance. They just can't believe what they're seeing. They leave it to your imagination, but they can't believe what they're seeing, the brilliance of the United States military. Tonight, every American can look forward to a day when we are finally free from the wickedness of Iranian aggression and the specter of nuclear blackmail.
Welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd. Thank you for being here, coming over and spending your time, your money, and your energy trying to get informed. So last night, that was President Donald John Trump's address to the world regarding Iran. And as he alluded to, this great economic structure we have here in the United States of America, where gas has doubled since we invaded Iran. Countries are closing down because they cannot get energy from the Straits of Hormuz. So while the world is watching, I don't think they're calling anybody over here brilliant. Do you? I think they would call us imbeciles, morons, idiots. Like, what are they doing in the United States in Iran? And why are they following Israel's lead? Is Israel not in control of the United States of America? Well, I don't know. You go do your homework. I'm not going to beat on that very much because it is what it is, and it tells you everything you need to know. That Trump is now Netanyahu's bitch, his punk. Trump's a punk's punk. If you don't know what a punk is, go look up the term, the slang term for punk. And it has to do with like a penitentiary punk. That'll tell you everything you need to know. This will be a quick one because I have a Zoom interview at 1 p.m. that I have to attend. So jumping on to the next one, as you heard from Trump, just straight up lie to you, okay, and tell you that everything's great in the world, that our economy's doing great, nobody's living on credit cards, everybody can just run right out and throw a big fat down payment on a house, right, on some real estate, and just get it for very low interest rates, right? No, we don't have a calamity of nationwide foreclosures or vehicle repossessions. No, the economy's doing great. You're doing great. You're going to survive, right? Just go get you a couple cases of ramen noodle soups, some peanut butter, and you'll live through it, all right? We'll be on to the next one. That one didn't come through for some reason. Yeah, let me get over here to my playlist. Oh, there we go. I had it queued up. I don't know what happened there. All right, now I got that queued up. Play this for you. I don't give legal, financial, medical, or even friendly advice. I encourage everybody go get your own advice, do your own research, learn on your own, vet everything that I say. Don't believe everybody. So here you go. This is EDU Matrix. This is Sandy, and I got such a glare out.
Okay, guys, this is breaking and urgent news. There is a major global shift, and it could directly affect one of the world's weakest currencies. The United States has officially lifted sanctions on Venezuela. Now, what does this mean? For years, Venezuela has been under heavy U.S. sanctions, especially targeting its oil industry and political leadership. But everything changed after the removal and arrest of the former president, Nicolas Maduro, earlier this year. Now, with the new leadership structure in place, the United States is taking steps to reopen economic ties and stabilize the country. Now, the channel has talked to you about this in two other previous videos. So now we just talked about it. Now we're saying what this means is American companies can now legally invest in Venezuela, particularly in oil mining and infrastructure. It also allows Venezuela to regain access to frozen assets, restart financial transactions, and rebuild diplomatic relations, including reopening embassies and expanding trade. Now, here's where it gets interesting for investors and currency watchers. Venezuela's currency, the bolivar, has been extremely weak for years due to hyperinflation, lack of confidence, and limited access to foreign capital. But this move could begin to change that slowly. When sanctions are lifted, three key things happen. Three things happen. First, foreign money starts flowing back into the country. Oil exports increase.
Have an announcement. President Donald John Trump has terminated the services of U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi. She's out of there. Are you seeing a pattern? All right.
Investments increase, and that increases demand for the local economy. The second thing that happens, confidence begins to return. And in currency markets, confidence is everything. Third, the government gains access to more US dollars. Now, this is crucial. With more dollars coming in from oil sales and foreign investment, the Central Bank of Venezuela can better support its currency and control inflation. Now, we're already seeing signs of shifts. The U.S. has begun allowing oil deals, mineral investments, and broader economic cooperation, meaning they're doing business, big business. They're allowing Venezuela to do big business. But let me make one thing clear. This is not a get rich overnight investment. The Venezuelan currency will not suddenly skyrocket. Recovery time takes time. The boulevard, the VES, has been managed or damaged for years by hyperinflation. And rebuilding trust in its currency is one of the hardest things to do in an economic environment. The people will not trust in the beginning. And without trust in their own currency, things can go slow. As you know, we already see that in Iraq. Now, Venezuela faces serious structural challenges like rebuilding infrastructure, stabilizing its government, and controlling the money supply. So what does this mean for you? It means Venezuela is moving from isolation to reintegration. And historically, when a country re-enters the global economy, its currency can begin a long-term recovery, not overnight, but gradually. For investors, this is the early stage, the transition phase, where smart money starts watching closely. Now, here's the key takeaway. But first, let me tell you, Venezuela has more oil reserves. This means it's proven oil than any country in the world. Do I need to repeat that? Venezuela has more oil than Iraq, and you know Iraq is floating on oil. But here's the key takeaway. This is not a quick revaluation story, so don't even start it. Don't start it. This is a slow rebuild story. But for currency investors on this channel, you are getting a huge screen saying buy recommendation for Venezuela's currency.
There you go. Sandy Ingram is advising everybody buy Venezuelan bolivar. Now, if you followed my channel, I've told you all about the Venezuelan currencies, Venezuelan currencies, because there's 4 different currencies. There's the original bolivar, there's the fuerte, there is the soberano, and then the digitale. All right. So make sure you invest in the correct one. Go watch my videos. That'll catch you update. Now, moving on to Iraq. Where is that? Yeah, here we go. And yeah, let's talk about Iraq for a minute, right? Here we go. I'm not going to play these, but this was 8 hours ago. Al Jazeera English, U.S. Embassy urges American citizens to leave Iraq immediately, warning of possible attacks. Now, this has been going on for quite a while. 4 weeks ago, U.S. citizens stranded in the Middle East trying to get home as conflict in Iran intensifies. 4 weeks ago, U.S. scrambles to evacuate citizens in Iran conflict. 6 years ago, U.S. citizens urged to leave Iraq. Iran vows harsh retaliation. Like I said, this has been going on for a long time. 6 years ago, leave. 2 weeks ago, leave. So guess what? The instability of Iraq is disheartening to those who have invested in the Iraqi dinar, expecting their currency to revaluate and everybody become uber wealthy overnight. You know, it is what it is. That's all that it is. And that's it. Now, go to the comments real quick. Let's see. Susan Jordan, welcome to the show. Thank you for hanging out. Now we got a lot less back on refund after the big $6,000 each deduction. We're living on credit cards and worse off than 8 years previous. Yep, I totally agree with that 100%. Trump is just lying through his freaking teeth. Now, I don't know if it's him lying, he's being advised to lie. We've been duped, okay? We got. So let's accept that we got, get over our shame and embarrassment, and try to recover what we can of this country. Because that's where we're at, and I see all these assemblies all over the place, and I've got, a couple minutes left. They're trying to stand up the Republic and all their other stuff. And I just seem to think that that's a fruitless endeavor across the board. Simply because they have too much control. If you're not familiar with fusion centers, you should make yourself aware of what a fusion center is. And everybody's like, well, I don't care if they have control of everything. Well, you will. You want to be a vegetarian? Well, no, you're going to have to eat some more meat. All right, what we got over here with Super Hybrid Brian, Rumble, Freemason hand sign. Now watch your streamer, Hitler, Freemason. Okay. Elvis, yes, sadly I am right, and that's what sucks, because I don't want to be right. Listen, I want to be wrong a lot, but sometimes I just hit the nail on the head. I'm over the target, get shadow banned, all that shit. All right. Because Todd Duell has been scamming people out of tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. I put together a Telegram group just for Todd Duell. I did the same thing for this other dude named Lone Wolf, who's a piece of shit, not to be confused with Bad Wolf. Okay. So there's a big difference between the two. I'm putting on a free civil RICO class. Okay. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will schedule it. I will walk everyone through all the Title 18, United States Code 1961 through 68. We'll go through all the federal crimes that are associated with a civil RICO as well as a criminal RICO. Look up your RICO statute in your state. More likely than not, it has harmonized with the federal RICO statute, so you'll be just, doing the same thing. But I'm going to teach you all how to file a civil RICO against these clowns to shut them down, recoup your money what you can, and if not, put them in prison. So that's what we're going for. We're going to get rid of all these scammers, and I'm going to teach you how to take them to court and fucking pop their cherry, okay? Because when they retaliate against a witness, an informant, or a party to the litigation, they're creating another federal felony that falls under the RICO statute. If they do that by email, that's wire fraud. They do it by U.S. mail, that's mail fraud. Okay? So you can just start going down this list. People don't understand it's where the crime has been committed. That's the jurisdiction. So we're going to get into all that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So when people file on you in state court, we're going to remove that to federal court, and then we're going to do a counterclaim under a civil RICO. And then we're going to show everything. And then we're going to go to the sheriff of that county, who just happens to be very friendly for veterans. Gotcha, baby. So we're going to see some pictures of people behind bars. And if you haven't seen them, sad news. Let me get over here, show you guys. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Hello. Oh, come on, man. Trash Wi-Fi. Do this again. Come on, man. What's going on? There we go. I got to get this There you go. This is Bonnie Straight, Bonnie Allen Thomas. She has been rearrested November 17th, 2025. Assault on a peace officer. Same day, another one. Assault on a peace officer. That's out of the Johnson County Sheriff's Department here in Texas. And then fraudulent use, possession of identification info, items less than 5 elderly. And I don't know what all that is right there. 50,000 bond, 250,000 for the assault on the police officer. So I'm pretty sure she's still in jail because she's got 5 years on paper with parole. Man, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Trash. All right. Bill Daniels, my Social Security check is less than if it was under Joe Biden. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, you know, the Democrats are going to give you everything you want. The Republicans, they're going to try to take all your freedoms, your securities. If people don't understand, everything in this country is broken. The education system, legal system, court system, CPS system, the financial system, the banking system, the government, all governments. Everything is just helter-skelter. This country, we're in desperate need of something. I've got to roll. I got to catch this appointment. I'm looking for the link, and I can't find it. So thank you for coming over here and spending your time, money, and energy with me. I hope I covered everything for you. Free Rico class. Stay tuned. I'll post it on the fearlessfloydshow.com website. I don't know what we're doing for a book sale this month, but there's something probably over there. If you haven't visited the new website, the newly designed website done by LeFlore, go check it out. Tell me what you think about it. If you like it, if it's too confusing, overwhelming, let me know. We'll try to simplify it for you. I just want to make this all easy for everybody and educate as many of you as I can while still being able to maintain to live and sacrifice my time, money, and energy to provide for you guys. So there you go. Free Rico class, Venezuelan update, Iraq update, Trump whined through his freaking teeth. I'm surprised his teeth just didn't blow all over the camera. And free Rico class. So I guess I covered everything. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let me run this banner. And LeFlore's On Trust book and specialty trust books are discontinued. I need to pull them off Amazon. If you want the soft cover books, they're only available through the fearlessfloydshow.com website. And once the inventory is exhausted, that's it. You'll never see that book again, ever. You'll see individual books, but you won't see those 2 books. They are out of print. And I probably have, I don't know, maybe 2 to 4 dozen copies left. I haven't counted them. I don't know. But if you want to pick one up, I'm still doing the silver trade. 1 ounce of silver for a book. Just pick you out a book. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And, come hang out with me. I don't know when I'm going to do another show. But I'll try to do something for you soon. As you see, I still don't have a studio, but no big deal. I'll come out here on the back patio when it's nice. Do a show. Again, thank you for coming and spending your time, money, and energy with me. Yeah, they are invaluable. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Ann appreciates it too. Ann had an injury on her leg, so she's been down for a little while. If y'all would like to send her some get well soon, just go over to Telegram, post that in the Fearless Floyd Show Telegram, and I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you when you see you. Have a great week. Be safe. Be careful. God bless you all.